Kickoff right here in Fox 14. This portion of the show, we'll talk a little college football. Corey, you were down in Austin for the big Louisiana Tech versus Texas game. The first time they ever matched up on the football field. Unfortunately, didn't go the way Tech fans wanted it to. But, you know, Texas, they're the number one team, not number one, but number 10 team in the country for a reason. Have that great quarterback in Sam Ehlinger, who I think, personally, you have Trevor Lawrence and Sam Ehlinger right there, two of the top quarterbacks in the nation. Corey, what did you see out of the Bulldogs in Austin this past weekend?
Yeah, you know, going into that game against Texas and facing off against the, the offense led by Sam Ehlinger, who I think is he's definitely a 2019 Heisman Trophy hopeful, and he played like it. You know, they had, he counted for Texas's first 4 touchdowns, and he was very efficient. He managed the game very well, and it was just a really tall order for Louisiana Tech's defense to go into Austin, go into Texas's house, and try to make as much noise as possible. And Tech kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. That first drive, they drive down the field, and Skip decided to roll the special teams unit out there, field goal unit out there, and try to get 3 points there on that opening drive. And Bailey Hill, the place kicker, was a little short on that kick there, the 43-yarder, and that kind of shifted the momentum a little bit, because I thought, Texas goes out immediately, scores on the opening possession of the game, and Tech drives right back down the field. And I thought, if we were looking at a 7-3 game there with about 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, I think the game would have maybe played out a little differently. But Tech turned the ball over 3 times in plus territory, and you can't do that. And Texas took advantage of those short fields and came away with 17 points off of those turnovers. And any coach will tell you, and especially as Skip said earlier this week, you can't turn the ball over 3 times against a team like Texas, the 10th ranked team in the nation, and expect to come out with a win. So, that's obviously what the Bulldogs are going to be working to clean up this week ahead of the big matchup with Grambling State. First ever time these two schools that are just separated by 5 miles have played each other in Lincoln Parish, and there's going to be a lot of people in the stands. Spoke with Tommy McClellan earlier today, and they've sold over 20,000 tickets for this game. We've still got a couple more days to go, and so big crowd's going to be on hand. It's going to be super hot, but I think both sides are going to be really excited.
Here's Jamar and Skip.
They're very aggressive. They're very aggressive. They're going to play hard. They're going to play 60 minutes. They try to confuse, the looks and the eyes, and try to get you to look this way, go the other way, and all the kind of, distraction they can do on defense.
They play a lot of man. Their corners run very well. Their safety's very active with a bunch of tackles. Their free safety, I believe, had 16 tackles last week in the Monroe game. Downhill player. And their front, they play 6 guys within a yard of the line of scrimmage.
Jamar and Skip talking about Grambling. We'll talk about Grambling up next on the Kickoff on Fox 14.